Welcome! This is Hannah Stitching. I am Hannah, and this is a Flosstube all about cross stitch. If you are new, welcome. I know I've gotten quite a few new subscribers, so thank you. I'm excited to have you, and I hope you enjoy what you see. So, I think that's all the intro stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm always just kind of all over the place, so I apologize. If you come back and watch me, you know I'm all over the place. If you're new, I apologize. It's just how I am. Have I ever like had a floss tube where it just goes nice and smooth? I really don't think so. So anyways, if I'm moving around a lot, I apologize. My phone is like propped up on something. I have a very naughty kitten who likes to play with like little loose ends on my fabric or threads or, you know, whatever. Very, very naughty kitty. This is the naughty kitty in question. This is Lucifer, and yeah, he's adorable, and he eats everything, but he is naughty. He's only, I think, 6 months now, roughly around 6 months, so he's a sweetheart, though. All right, so this month, I got a finish, yay, so I'm super excited about that. I had hoped to get a few more finishes and work done, but February is a short month, and yeah, it didn't happen. If you see me looking down, I have my like little planner here that says what I worked on each day, and also like if there was events or whatever, so that I can say, oh yeah, I was focusing on this, you know, a little bit more. So I believe I only had 2 no stitchy days this month though, which is actually pretty good for me. So let's see. Let's start with my finish, which got hidden over here somewhere. Oh, the dog's sitting on it. So at beginning of January, mid-January, Marjorie from Marjorie Made, she posted that she was going to be starting the hashtag Love Bug SAL, featuring a pattern from Sprouting Lupine, and it is the Love Bug SAL. So if you follow her, you probably know about it. And I finished that. One of my goals for this month, and kind of one of my, like, if I'm going to start this, I wanted to finish it. I didn't really want to bring it into another month. And so I did. So I did a color conversion for mine. The original pattern is in pinks, and I did mine in purple. There's definitely mistakes, but overall, I am very happy with it. This one and this one, it's kind of hard to tell. There is 2 colors in there. I used 209 and 30, and when they're not together, I feel like they're a little bit more like recognizable as separate colors, but you put the 2 of them right next to each other and it's a little bit harder to tell. But overall, I am thrilled. I love these guys down here. They're so pretty. Oh. This design is beautiful. So this is on a 14 count Aida that I dyed myself sometime last summer. The only thing I did omit is there was some like letters in here, and I did not put those. I just left it as the like little beetles. So yeah, thrilled to be done with that and to have a start and a finish all in all this month. So that took up a lot of my time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I put 11 of my stitchy days into it from the looks of it. I started it on the 1st and I finished it last night. I'm so excited. I found a stitchy group in my area, and they had a meeting last night, so Monday the 27th, and I finished it while I was there. Such a nice group of ladies that are in my area. A couple of them were crocheting, but most of them were cross-stitching, and it was fun. And then the other piece that I focused on was my mini Captain Claw. This one is my focus for the rest of the year until it's finished. This is Mini Captain Claw, artwork by Jeff Heaney, charted by Heaven and Earth. And I unfortunately did not meet my goal on this, so I'm a little bummed about that, but I did. So I finished this page here, and this is the edge. So I got, that done. So that's where I'm at. And this is 46.54% done, or 37,962 stitches out of 81,575. So that's where I'm at on this. This will actually get put away for all of March. I don't think I will be pulling this out in March. I'm just going to take a little break. So I was doing really well. I was alternating days between this and Lovebug. And actually, up until the 16th, I had only worked on those 2 projects. But then my Whip Warriors, sorry, I've got a lingering cough and it just won't go away. But Whip Warriors did what they called a riff-off. And for that, I decided to take a break because I was getting a little burnt out on Claw. And I decided to... What? Yeah, go lay down. It's all good. You can lay down. I decided to join that. And for that, you had to put in 200 stitches. Starting with something that started with, or something that had food in it. So I decided to do full coverage only for that. And it was a really nice little break from everything else I've been working on. And it gives me more to show you, because if I didn't do this, that would have been it. I'd have been like, see ya. So, because I decided to do riff-off, I have a few more things. Alright, so for that, the first one was food. So that's what you had to, your starting whip had to, have something to do with. So I did Onion Dragon. And I put 200-ish stitches in this. I may have gone a little bit over. I believe the artwork is by Stanley Morrison, and it's charted by Pain-Free Crafts. And I actually started this for the Stanley Dragon SAL, hosted by Darren from the Dizzy Stitcher. So, this one, Captain Claw is on 28 count, and I'm stitching him 2/110. This is on 18 count. There's another cat. And so I actually put all my stitches and started going down here. I think I'll hit the dragon down here. So I think I'm either gonna hit dragon, this dragon or moon. This might be the moon, or like part of the moon. So I went and I started that because there's a lot of background. So I'm thinking that what I might do is try to get down to the dragon and then do a few strands to the dragon, a few strands to background, and kind of, go back and forth there, just so it's not as boring. So that's where I am on that. And he is at 1.49%. Okay. And then after that, I worked on Mini Viking Warrior, which was actually a new start in December for my birthday. And that would be this one here. And so then after, you started with the food, it was just kind of make connections. So Onion Dragon's a dragon. That is obviously also a dragon. So that was my connection there. This one is by Cherie Gerhardt. And also by Heaven and Earth. And this is where I'm at here. I put 400 stitches into this one because this is 2/110. So anything where I do 2/110, I have to double up, which means that I had to put 400 stitches into this one, which puts me at 2.29%. And then after that, I did Melody. I think. Melody? Yeah, this is Melody. Right? Yeah. So then I went over to Melody, which is by Micah Jelena. And she's actually one of my few full-size ones. This one here. And I am stitching her on 14 count. And she also, she only got 200. All I did on this was I just started filling in this darker blue-green here. So I did 200 stitches and just that blue-green. This is going to be quite large. Whoop. And the way down and all the way over. So I wanted her very big though, which is why I'm doing her on 14 count. I am actually really excited. She will be coming out next month. And I'll talk about that in plans, but she's going to get some work. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty certain I'll be able to get her out. Got Lucy over here just sitting on my projects. And she is only at 0.94%. So I do not have a lot of work on her. And my correlation for her was her and the Viking Beauty both have blonde hair. All right, and then after Melody, I worked on Merlin's Lab, or Merlin's Laboratory. I believe that, yeah, by Ciro Marchetti. Lucy, he loves to chew and try and poke holes in my Ada. Oh, so naughty. And I suppose I should actually show you what this one looks like. So that's this one here. And I put 200 stitches in this one because this one's, I think, on 16 count. I think this one's on 16 count. So, and that's where I'm at. If I remember correctly, I think I just did fill in up here. So for this project, this is actually the size or the width of a page. Lengthwise, it looks like probably down here would be the bottom of it. So yeah, that's a page. Kind of a big page. So yeah, I put in 200 stitches into this, and I am at 4.3% on that one. And I think for this one, what was my connection? Oh, this one and Melody both have birds. And then from this one, I worked on Captain Claw. Both of them actually have mice, so I went with that connection. I already showed you Claw, though. And then I worked on Mermaid's Treasure. Now, my connection for this one is Mermaid's Treasure actually has a pirate ship in the background, and Claw is a pirate. So, this is a Mermaid's Treasure, and this is by Amy Stewart, and I am doing the Max Color version. So, let's see here. I put 400 stitches into this one since it is 2/110 on 28 count, and that's where I'm at. So I am 2.15% on this one. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm that far on this. And I have 9,837 stitches out of 457,600 stitches. So she's beautiful. The colors in this are absolutely stunning. And I love working on this one. I honestly can't wait until I hit a point where I can just focus on this. It's gonna be probably a couple of years before like I can make this a primary focus. Just because I do have a few other goals. Like after I finish Claw, I want to finish my stocking that I started for my son. And then after that, I'd probably make that a focus because I don't want it to take 30 years. Let's see. So after Mermaid's Treasure, I did Kitschy Cute Collector, which is also by Amy Stewart. I'm just doing everything regular on this one. And this one was started in December for my birthday. But it's another big one. I love this. I mean, obviously you can't really tell from this, but if you ever get a chance, go to the Hayed website and look at this. The amount of objects in this is just ridiculous, and I am so stinking excited. So this one, I am 0.50%, and I put in 400 painfully slow stitches on this. It is so confetti heavy. So confetti heavy. But I'll take 400 stitches. This one should also come out next month. So that's exciting. Look at the colors though. It's such good colors. I love this. I love it. And that one and Mermaid Treasure, they both had palm trees. Now Kitschy Cute Collector has a gajillion cats. So I wanted to squeeze Blu-ray in, and I was kind of struggling with how, but I figured it out. And this is Blu-ray. I actually seen somebody who on Facebook who was working on him, and she's done a lot of like the black outlining and stuff. And yeah, it's just, it's so pretty. The artwork is by Lee Roche. And this one is also Heaven and Earth. And I do not have a huge start, but I did put 400 stitches in on this. So I'm only 1.16% and only 961 stitches. So it's slow going, but I love it. It's so pretty. I apologize for my coughing, guys. If it gets really bad, I'll probably edit it out. Alright, and then the last one that I worked on was Walking as One, which is, where did it go? Which is the stocking I am doing for my son. It's this one here. This was also started in December. So pretty. Wanted to make sure when I did a stocking for him that it was something I thought he could grow with. I mean, you see all these like really cute, you know, and adorable stockings, but I feel like a lot of them, for starters, they're maybe just a little bit too cutesy for me. But I also like, you know, I have a boy. Like, I feel like, I don't know, there's just something, I just feel like something that'll mature with him and isn't like super like on the childish side would be better. So I know, like, you know, I look at like most of the men in my life, they kind of tend to prefer, you know, more realistic-y type stuff, whereas like me, I love my, you know, really cutesy stuff. So I guess I'd rather just kind of go with something that's beautiful, but a little bit more on like the could be mature end. Because, I mean, is he gonna want, you know, little baby deer when he's 18? Probably not. So that was my thinking with this one, and why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this. Anyways, the artist is Jody Bergsma. This is also charted by Heaven and Earth. This is 28 count, 2/110, which is my, you know, preferred fabric and stuff. And I put in 400 stitches into this one, and it is at 1.67%. So, plans. Whip Warriors in March is doing a lion versus lamb, lamb versus lion, something like that. And the goal is to got little Lucy. Is to start with it's full coverage only. So I'm really excited about that because I love my full coverages. And I am excited because I will get, you know, good amount of stitches in on the full coverages that I am able to touch. So the point is to start with your whip that has the least amount of stitches. So I will be doing a new start, which I will be talking about in just a little bit here. And then I'll just be working through my whips. I'm going to show you one that I will be actually working on. This will come after my new start, as this has the least amount of stitches. I don't have the project with me, but it's going to be this one. Anything with full coverage goes. So this is full coverage, and making sure he's not pulling tissues out of that box. I just actually transferred this to my pattern keeper, so yay. I only had 187 stitches in this. The lion versus lamb is putting 1,000 stitches into each project, or 2,000 if it's 2 over 1. So this will get 1,000 stitches, which will be great. But it'll be great because I haven't touched this one since I started it in, I think I started it in 2021, end of 2021, and I haven't touched it since. So it deserves some love. And then I will be also working on, then it'll be T-Rex Attack, which is this one. So this one will get 2,000. How much I'll get after that, I don't know. It'll really depend on how long it takes me to get these 2,000 and 1,000 stitches into all my projects. I'm hoping to hit about 15 of my projects. Or, yeah, 15, 16 of my projects, but we'll see. I really doubt it. Really, really doubt it. But whatever I get done, I mean, 1,000 to 2,000 stitches on a project for the month, that's really not that bad, especially if you're cycling. Okay. If you stuck around this long, great. Thank you. And you're going to hear about a giveaway. So, me and Marjorie over at Marjorie Made are starting a start-along. I think she has information on her last Flosstube, but if you're on Instagram, you can look either of us up. We both, we have like a joint post on it. We are starting projects from the sewing shop, and we'll be starting these on March 1st, so tomorrow. And we're inviting anybody who wants to come and stitch with us. I know that there's a lot of people who are saying that they're going to join us on that post, so go check it out. You can start any full coverage, but we are encouraging from the sewing shop, as they have so many phenomenal patterns. So my giveaway is going to be on Instagram, okay? It is not going to be on my Flosstube. I will be hosting it over on Instagram. It will start probably tomorrow, so March 1st. And it will go through, let me see here, and I will have all this reiterated over there. I am going to say that it is going to go through the probably the 8th, so 1 week. And I will be giving away a pattern from the sewing shop of your choosing. Now they have all kinds of amazing patterns, primarily full coverage. Just to show you a few of the newest ones. Absolutely beautiful, okay? All the information for that giveaway will be on my Instagram account, where I will be doing the giveaway. So, if you would like to be entered, go over to my Instagram, the MN Stitcher, and all the information will be there. And I will also have my Instagram name below. So with that being said, this is what I will be starting. This is Glitter Kingdom. Absolutely beautiful. I am stoked to be able to start this tomorrow. And she'll get 2,000 stitches. Yay. What the heck, dude? Okay. So that's where we're at there. Go over to Instagram. Win a pattern. Enter to win a pattern. So aside from Glitter Kingdom, I only had one other purchase this month. Did I need it? No. Did I fall in absolute love with it? Yes. And it is this one here. This is absolutely stunning. The background now is going to be a bitch. I looked at this and I'm like, oh, that's just a lot of 310, right? You would think all that background would just be 310. It's not. It is a lovely, lovely mixture. You can kind of see there. Of 310 and 939. This pattern is freaking huge. I knew it was going to be like full size, but I did not realize just how big it is. It is 577,125 stitches. Now, yeah, I can't even cut anything off. There is 121,000 black stitches and 126,939. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I actually hope to start this one this year though, because I love it so much. Now you might be sitting there, Hannah, you're not supposed to have any new starts if you don't finish a certain amount of things. Yep, you would be correct. But I am breaking my rule this once, hopefully. So since I only finished one thing this month, I am just telling myself I can't have any more starts until I finish 9 other things. That's all. Because me and Marjorie have been talking about this stitch along for a minute, and I'm doing it. So yeah, it'll just be a minute before you let go of that fabric, mister. Before I allow myself any more starts. So, but that's okay. So that is everything. Thank you so much if you stuck it out this long, thank you so much. And I hope you all have a great month. Go on over to Instagram to look for that giveaway. And yeah, see you in a month. Bye. Hey, me again. So, I realized when editing that I forgot to mention that our new full coverage start from the sewing shop has a hashtag. It is hashtag #RipMyWhipsSal. I will put it below. I wish that I could put it in text, but I cannot figure that out. I have been sitting here editing, trying to figure out how the hell to do it, and I can't do it. So, if you want to join us starting tomorrow with the full coverage start, our hashtag is #RipMyWhipsSal.